Smart Culture, Mathematics.
In this example, we are asked to plot the graph of a trigonometric function, specifically the tangent function. Now, the function is defined as y is equal to f of theta, which is equal to tan of theta, where theta is the angle in degrees. Now, the domain given for theta is from 0 degrees to 360 degrees inclusive. This means we are looking at the tangent function over one complete cycle, since 360 degrees represents a full rotation in a circle. So let's start. What we'll do is we'll complete this table by using our calculators. And then we'll choose an appropriate scale, and then we'll plot the values with theta on the x-axis and tan of theta on the y-axis. Remember, we have to round our answers to 2 decimal places. So you can get your calculator. Let's start with this table. So the first value of tan of theta will be equal to 0. When theta is equal to 30 degrees, then tan of theta will be equal to 0.58. When theta is equal to 45 degrees, then tan of theta will be equal to 1. Then you can complete the rest of the table. Now you will see when theta is equal to 90 degrees and 270 degrees, tan of theta is undefined. Now remember, the tangent function is given by the ratio of the sine to cosine of an angle. So the tangent of theta is equal to the sine of theta over the cosine of theta. This function will be undefined whenever the cosine of the angle is 0, because division by 0 is not defined in mathematics. At 90 degrees, the cosine of 90 degrees is equal to 0. Therefore, the tangent of 90 degrees is equal to 1 over 0, which is undefined. And in the same way, at 270 degrees, the cosine of 270 degrees is equal to 0. Therefore, the tangent of 270 degrees is equal to negative 1 over 0, which is also undefined. In the graph of the tangent function, asymptotes occur at the angles where the function is undefined. This happens specifically where the cosine of the angle theta is 0, because division by 0 is not possible. Now that we have completed the table, we can plot the points and join them with a smooth curve. You will see that the graph has vertical asymptotes where theta is equal to 90 degrees and 270 degrees. These are the lines where the graph does not exist and where the function heads towards positive or negative infinity. Remember, these asymptotes occur because the cosine of these angles is 0, which makes the tangent undefined. The period of the tangent function is 180 degrees. This means the shape of the graph repeats every 180 degrees as you move along the theta axis. The tangent function is periodic, with its value repeating after each period. Let's take a look at the domain of the function. This defines the set of all possible input values for which the function is defined. You will see that the domain excludes 90 degrees and 270 degrees because, as mentioned, the function is not defined at these angles due to the vertical asymptotes. Let's take a look at the range. Remember, R represents the set of all real numbers. This means the output values of the function can be any real number. There is no real number that tangent cannot attain, given its periodic spikes to both positive and negative infinity. Let's take a look at the x-intercepts. So the function has x-intercepts at 0 degrees 0, 180 degrees 0, and 360 degrees 0. The y-intercept of the function is at 0 degrees 0. This is the point where the graph crosses the y-axis. For the tangent function, this occurs when theta is equal to 0.
And that's a wrap on today's fascinating journey through the world of knowledge. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community of curious minds. We can't wait to embark on new educational adventures together.